The television series Little House on the Prairie remains one of the most recognizable family dramas in American TV history, depicting the life of the Ingalls family as they navigate hardship, settlement life, and changing social conditions on the frontier. Based loosely on the books by Laura Ingalls Wilder, the show blended historical inspiration with dramatic storytelling, often emphasizing themes such as family loyalty, survival, morality, and community support. Across its long run, it developed a reputation for heartfelt storytelling while also tackling serious issues like poverty, disability, addiction, and prejudice. What makes the series especially interesting today is how closely viewers continue to analyze its production details. Modern audiences, armed with high-definition rewatching and frame-by-frame scrutiny, often notice things that originally went unseen. These include continuity mistakes, subtle production choices, and behind-the-scenes quirks that slipped through editing. Rather than obvious bloopers like missed lines or visible crew members, many of these discoveries are more subtle: background inconsistencies, reused props, or unexpected cast behaviors. This fascination has turned the show into a kind of time capsule where fans constantly re-examine scenes in search of hidden details. Enduring popularity and storytelling impact, part of what allowed Little House on the Prairie to remain culturally relevant is its ability to balance simplicity with emotional depth. While it portrays a rural 19th century setting, the emotional themes are universal: raising children, coping with loss, facing illness, and trying to maintain dignity under hardship. The series often leaned into moral lessons, presenting each episode as a contained story with a clear emotional arc. Over time, the show expanded beyond the original tone of Wilder's books, introducing more complex and sometimes darker narratives. Episodes dealt with issues such as alcoholism, blindness, adoption, racism, and economic struggle. This broadened scope allowed the series to appeal to both younger audiences and adults, making it more than just a historical family drama. However, this expansion also led to inconsistencies and production pressures, as the show increasingly took on ambitious storylines that required careful handling. Despite its evolution, the series maintained a strong fan base. Viewers appreciated its emotional sincerity, even when storylines became intense or unrealistic. That lasting popularity is one reason modern audiences continue to revisit episodes and notice small production quirks that were originally overlooked. Subtle bloopers hidden in plain sight. Unlike traditional blooper reels filled with actors breaking character or forgetting lines, many of the most discussed odukordum trintic rabun echer, erich ibanin ayamanlan, au el ektet im eda. Ivanitslanin hagot ye ha imiedabinta abal imid. Irenkitue coat and humetita. Adwikitue coat. Bati hilantite. Legedvi kitue up. Imanenkitue veko. Zurena ka. Imanenti hivatira. Albazantidek apa. Almalinto. Examples include minor wardrobe inconsistencies, background extras appearing in the wrong place, or props that change slightly between shots. Some viewers interpret these moments as bloopers, while others see them as natural consequences of filming a long-running series under tight schedules and outdoor conditions. The production often filmed on location, which meant dealing with weather changes, lighting shifts, and logistical limitations. These factors made perfect continuity difficult to maintain. As a result, small inconsistencies sometimes made it into the final cut. Rather than detracting from the show's appeal, these details have become part of its legacy, encouraging fans to revisit scenes and look closer. This hidden layer of production imperfections has become a form of entertainment in itself, transforming the viewing experience into something more interactive and investigative. Behind the scenes of the lead actor's life, Michael Landon, who played Charles Ingalls, was not only the lead actor but also heavily involved in writing, directing, and producing the series. His creative control shaped much of the show's tone and direction. Off-screen, he was known for a demanding work ethic, often juggling multiple responsibilities at once. This intense involvement contributed to both the show's consistency and its production pressures. Landon's appearance also became a point of discussion among fans and cast members. He was known for maintaining a carefully styled look, which sometimes required dyeing his hair due to early graying. Reports from cast members suggest that he was a heavy smoker during the production years, which occasionally influenced on-set routines and breaks. These personal habits, while common in Hollywood at the time, have since become part of behind-the-scenes discussions about the show. His leadership style was often described as authoritative but charismatic. Many cast members viewed him as a guiding figure who set the tone for professionalism on set. However, like any long-running production, relationships and working dynamics evolved over time, sometimes leading to tension behind the scenes despite the warm tone seen on screen. Cast connections and family-like dynamics. One of the most frequently discussed aspects of the show is the real-life relationships between cast members, particularly those involving siblings and adopted families. Several actors who played siblings or children on the show had real-life familial connections or shared adoption backgrounds, which sometimes added emotional depth to their performances. These real-world connections created a unique atmosphere on set, where the cast often described feeling like a large extended family. Long filming schedules and repeated collaboration over years strengthened these bonds. However, as with any long-running production, relationships were not always smooth. Some actors grew distant over time, especially after the series ended and careers diverged. These dynamics are often reinterpreted by modern fans when rewatching episodes. Scenes that once seemed purely fictional can take on new meaning when viewers learn about the actors' real-life relationships. This blending of on-screen fiction and off-screen reality contributes to the show's enduring fascination and encourages deeper analysis of character interactions. Filming conditions and environmental challenges. Filming on location at Big Sky Ranch in California created both visual authenticity and significant production challenges. The outdoor setting helped the series achieve its iconic look, but it also exposed cast and crew to extreme weather conditions. Hot summers, unpredictable winds, and dusty terrain made filming physically demanding, especially for actors wearing heavy period costumes. These environmental conditions sometimes affected performance quality and continuity. Heat exhaustion, makeup melting, and wardrobe discomfort were common issues. Crew members had to carefully plan shooting schedules to avoid the worst conditions, but delays were still frequent. Despite these difficulties, the location contributed greatly to the show's visual identity. The natural landscape helped create a believable frontier environment that studio sets could not easily replicate. This authenticity became one of the show's defining strengths, even if it came at the cost of physical strain on those involved. Casting stories and unexpected career paths. Over the course of its run, the series featured many young actors who went on to have varied careers later in life. Some became well-known in Hollywood, while others left acting entirely. Casting decisions often reflected both talent and practicality, especially when it came to child roles, where twins or siblings were sometimes used interchangeably due to labor regulations. Several cast members also had interesting career trajectories after the show ended. Some transitioned into directing or producing, while others took breaks from the entertainment industry. These post-show paths often reshape how fans view their earlier performances, adding a sense of nostalgia and curiosity about what came next. The show also occasionally reused actors in different roles across related productions, a common practice in television at the time. This created subtle connections between series and contributed to a sense of a shared creative universe. On-set conflicts and production realities. While the series is often remembered for its warmth, production was not without conflict. Disagreements occasionally arose over contracts, screen time, and working conditions. Some cast members expressed dissatisfaction with pay or role development as the series progressed. There were also practical issues related to costume design and makeup. Period-accurate clothing was often uncomfortable, especially under hot filming conditions. Hairstyling and wigs sometimes caused discomfort, particularly during long shooting days. These challenges added to the physical strain experienced by actors, especially those in recurring roles. Despite these difficulties, most cast members maintained professional relationships throughout filming. The shared experience of working on a long-running series helped preserve a sense of unity, even when disagreements occurred behind the scenes. Storylines that pushed emotional boundaries. Some of the most memorable episodes involved emotionally intense storylines that went beyond typical family drama. Arcs involving illness, disability, or personal loss required actors to portray complex emotional states over extended periods. One notable example is the storyline involving a character losing sight, which required sustained dramatic performance and careful narrative handling. Other episodes explored childhood trauma, accidents, and moral dilemmas, often pushing the boundaries of what was considered appropriate for family television at the time. These stories contributed to the show's reputation for emotional depth, but also placed significant demands on its young cast members. In addition to scripted drama, some scenes required physically challenging performances, such as staged accidents or emotionally intense confrontations. These moments became iconic but also highlight the physical and emotional effort involved in producing the series. legacy, cancellation, and lasting fascination. As the series progressed into its later seasons, changes in viewership and storytelling direction eventually led to its conclusion. The final episodes brought closure to many character arcs, while also marking a shift in television trends. After filming ended, the set was dismantled, symbolizing the end of an era for both cast and fans. Despite its conclusion, the show's legacy has only grown over time. Modern audiences continue to revisit episodes, analyze production details, and discuss behind-the-scenes stories. Streaming access and digital media have made it easier than ever to rewatch and scrutinize scenes closely, leading to renewed interest in small inconsistencies and hidden details. Ultimately, the enduring appeal of Little House on the Prairie lies in its emotional storytelling and its layered production history. Even decades later, viewers continue to find new things within familiar episodes, proving that the series still has secrets waiting to be discovered.